continue with the nomenclature of the amines, which we have discussed in the previous class. Nomenclature, two ways are there: common system of naming and IUPAC system of naming. In the common system, how the primary, secondary and tertiary amines are named. In the IUPAC system, how the primary, secondary and tertiary amines are named. We have discussed everything, and before nomenclature you should be able to identify whether the amine is primary or secondary or tertiary. So therefore I have solved that question. Okay, now here I have written some of the examples which are given in the NCERT text. Let us try to write the common name as well as IUPAC name of these amines. Okay, very simplest examples are there here: CH3, CH2, NH2. Okay, as we have discussed, it is a primary amine, and what will be the common name of this? Alkyl amine. How the primary amines are named? Alkyl amine. Therefore, what alkyl it is? Ethyl. Yes. What is the IUPAC name of this? In the primary system, primary amines in the IUPAC system, how they are named? Alkan amines. Okay. Therefore, two carbons are there: ethane. Okay. Last E is replaced by amine. Ethanamine. Okay. Next one. Look at the number of carbon atoms first. 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon atoms are there, and what is the nature of this amine? This is primary amine. Okay, 2 active hydrogens are attached, therefore it is primary amine. Therefore, what is the common name of this one? It is not branched, it is a straight chain. Therefore, N-propyl amine. N and iso are used only in the common system, not in the IUPAC system. Therefore, N-propyl amine is the common name. What is the IUPAC name? Yes, it is a propane, is a parent, but to the first carbon atom, amine group is attached. Therefore, propyl, last E is replaced. Propyl, for the first carbon atom, amine group is attached. Propyl 1 amine. Propyl 1 Okay, next one. Okay, to the middle carbon atom, NH2 group is attached. Therefore, what is the name of that? That is isopropyl amine. What is the name of that? Isopropyl amine. Okay, yes, you can easily name this. Propyl 1, 2, 3. Propyl 2 amine. Propyl 2 amine. Okay, look at the next example. Okay, don't get confused here. With the nitrogen, how many hydrogens are there? 1 hydrogen. Therefore, it is what? Secondary amine. Okay, what is the common name of this? To the secondary amine, 2 substituents will be there. One substituent is methyl, starts with M. Another substituent is ethyl. Which comes alphabetically first? Ethyl. Therefore, alkyl amine is the common name. That is ethyl methyl amine. Okay. IUPAC naming is what? Secondary amines are named as N-alkyl amines. Okay. This should be considered as a parent because it is the longest carbon chain, and it will be the substituent. That is N-methyl ethanamine. N-methyl ethanamine. Generally, if we take the complex examples, we need not to go for the common names of those, but the IUPAC names are important. Here see, it is a tertiary amine, and it is one of the example given in your NCERT. The common name goes like this: N-diethyl butylamine. N-N diethyl butyl. As there is no space, I have written it down. N-diethyl butylamine. Okay. Now you can try to write the IUPAC name of this. What are the rules? Identify the longest carbon chain to which amino group is attached. Okay. As it is a tertiary amine, it contains the 3 substituents. Out of 3 substituents, one is considered as a parent, and another 2 are. 2 substituents are identical. Therefore, twice you write N. N, diethyl. How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. N, diethyl. 4 means what? Butyl. butane. To which carbon atom amino group is attached? First carbon atom. Butane 1 amine. Okay. N, N dimethyl butane 1 amine. Look at the fifth example. NH2, CH2, CH double bond CH2. Okay. What is the common name? See here I have written in the first PUC you have studied that this group is called as what? Allylic group. Allyl group. Okay. See here. This group is what? Allyl group. Therefore, the common name of this is allyl amine. The common name of this is allyl amine. Then IUPAC name. In the IUPAC name, I'll number the carbon atom 1, 2, 3. Okay. Propan. To the second carbon atom, double bond is there. Propan 2-ene. Okay. Last E is replaced. To the first carbon atom, NH2 group is attached. 1 amine. Propan 2-ene 1 amine is the IUPAC name of this example. Okay. Look at the second example. 6 carbon atoms child. To the first carbon atom and to the last carbon atom, 2 NH2 groups are there. Okay. The common name of this is hexamethylene diamine. Common name of this is hexamethylene diamine. Okay. IUPAC name hexane. Hexane 1,6 diamine. Hexane 1,6 diamine. Okay. Why I have not removed this E? Because 2 amine groups are there and it is not starting with the letters A, E, I, O, U. About this we have studied in the first PUC nomenclature, organic compounds nomenclature part. Okay. Hexane 1,6 diamine. Okay. Next one, very simplest example, and it is the simplest example for primary aromatic amine. Okay. What is the common name of this? Aniline. IUPAC name aniline also is an accepted IUPAC name, or it can also be written as, it can also be named as benzenamine. IUPAC name is aniline as well as benzenamine. Okay. Look at the next example. Aniline is there, to which Br bromide group is attached. To what position bromide group is attached? Okay. Position number 1, 2, 3, 4. To the fourth position. These numbers are used in IUPAC system, but in the common system we have studied, as we have studied in the first PUC, this is the substituent. These two are called as ortho positions. These two are called as meta positions, and this is opposite to this substituent is called as para position. Okay. Then name of this is para bromo what? Aniline. Para bromo aniline. What is the IUPAC name? Instead of para, we have to use the number, that is 4 bromo. 4 bromo aniline is also correct, or 4 bromo benzenamine is also correct. Okay. Look at one more example. Benzene ring, to which 2 CH3 group are there. Okay. Before naming, you should understand the detailed structure of that. Okay. How this is structure? To the nitrogen, 1 benzene ring is substituent and 2 methyl groups are substituent. They need not to write it like this. Okay. You have to understand, with the nitrogen, no hydrogens are there means it is an example for tertiary amine. It contains the 3 substituents. Okay. What is the common name of this? Okay, I have told you in the last class, whenever benzene ring is there, that should be considered as a parent. So what is the name of the parent? Benzenamine or aniline. Okay, 2 identical substituents are there. Therefore, N dimethyl aniline. N dimethyl aniline. Okay, what is the IUPAC name of this? NN dimethyl aniline or benzenamide. Both the names are same. Okay. Last example. Okay. Observe this example carefully. C6H5 tries. Sorry. With the nitrogen, how many hydrogens are there? No hydrogens are attached. Okay. Its structure is like this actually. Okay. Out of 3 benzene ring, one should be considered as a parent name. Then what is the name of the parent? Aniline or benzenamide. Okay. 2 substituents are there, 2 identical substituents. Okay. In the common system, whenever you are taking the benzene ring, you have to take it as a phenyl group. Therefore, N, N, 2 phenyl groups are there. Diphenyl, NN diphenyl aniline. Okay, what is the IUPAC name? N, N, diphenyl benzenamide. Is it right or wrong? If it is wrong, tell me the right one. Okay. In the common system, if 3 substituents are there, how we name it? Tri. We just use the prefix tri. Therefore, 3 phenyl groups are there. So, correct name of this is triphenylamine. The correct name of this is triphenylamine. Okay. This completes the nomenclature of the amines. In the next class, we will discuss about the general methods for the preparation of the amines. Thank you.